Hey there guys, on this video I'm going to be sharing with you what you need to know about hydrogen therapy and some of the history. I've been in this field for 9 years now, so I can easily summarize it for you so you get all the key points. And maybe by the end of the video you may have the same conclusion that I have, that I think people are bonkers not getting a hydrogen oxygen machine, knowing all the health benefits with no toxic effects, from reducing health issues to living longer and so forth. But let's get into the video. So to understand hydrogen, you have to go back to the beginning of time, the moment of the Big Bang, because in the moment of the Big Bang, one of the first, if not the first element created was hydrogen. It's the most abundant element in the universe, and it's the smallest. And it's part of the origin of life, it's part of the genesis of life, it's part of the evolution of life. And when you see Darwin's theory, when two cells, we were in that swampy pool, and two cells came together creating the first form of life, hydrogen was all around that. In the same way, this symbiotic relationship in your gut with the good bacteria. The good bacteria feed on hydrogen gas, and also they excrete hydrogen. And when you measure someone with healthy gut bacteria, inside their breath is hydrogen gas, very small amount. But there is this relationship all around us with hydrogen. And when you understand it's already here, it's one of the key points. The key history of hydrogen therapy is that in 1793, a group of scientists were looking at different types of gases, and when they came across hydrogen gas, they noticed that it reduced inflammation. Fast forward to 1930s, the Japanese made the first electrolysis machine. So they made a machine where they could take water, put an electrical current through the water, and so the water would release hydrogen gas and oxygen. In the same way, if lightning strikes a lake, it does exactly the same thing. There will be molecular hydrogen in the water and coming off the water. Also, you can get molecular hydrogen water, for example in the Lords of France, where the water comes from deep underground, goes past certain plants like algae, and there's almost a natural electrolysis that happens in some places in the world, and that's why they consider the water in Lords of France some of the healthiest water in the world. So hydrogen is here. The next thing was, if you go forward to 1970, there was a study done on mice, and they were showing in a hyperbaric hydrogen chamber that mice with cancer, that this type of therapy inhibited cancer growth. The next major study was done in 2007 in Nature's Medicine, and it was showing that hydrogen acts as a therapeutic antioxidant, reducing cytotoxic oxygen radicals. In short, it found that hydrogen therapy reduced oxidative stress. But since that study, it kind of just went, the world woke up to the health benefits of hydrogen therapy. And from that moment, over 1,335 studies have been done on hydrogen therapy on 170 different diseases and 90 human studies. And understanding the chemistry is super simple. H2, which is simply two hydrogen molecules or hydrogen gas, when it combines with OH, which is oxidative stress, it simply turns into water. So when hydrogen gas goes into your body, it locks on to a harmful free radical, turns it into water. You couldn't get a more simple, straightforward process for helping your body. The next thing to understand is that hydrogen is super small. If I took one strand of my hair, I could get 3 million hydrogen molecules across the width of a hair. It's absolutely unbelievable. The reason I say this is that the bioavailability of hydrogen to go into the cell, to clean the body, to help every single part of the body is there. You couldn't get any drug, natural medicine with more bioavailability than hydrogen because it's so small. The FDA consider hydrogen therapy safe. There haven't been any big medical trials with hydrogen therapy because medical trials cost millions and you cannot patent hydrogen, but and I hope not, because hydrogen is everywhere. It's just part of us, so hydrogen cannot be patented. All the studies that have been done are done by government groups and small institutes. But all the studies, if you look at them, they are professional scientific studies. Then, through our journey, we looked at pure hydrogen therapy or hydrogen and oxygen therapy. And when we started, we were just really working on pure hydrogen therapy. And what we found over time was, yes, it's good just on its own, but when they work together, they work so much better. So all the machines on our website are hydrogen and oxygen because we're just, the feedback we're getting is just much better results. So the next question we're looking at is why the dose matters, why the amount matters. And this is one of the key things that we've learned over the years. So if I've got a professional athlete and that professional athlete has just run a marathon, they're going to have a lot of oxidative stress in them. If I've got someone with a serious health challenge, they're going to have a lot of inflammation, oxidative stress in their body. I need to get the hydrogen and oxygen into the cell at a bigger saturation to cause the bigger effect. And that's why we've got different size machines. So the biggest machines are for those conditions. If you're an intermediate athlete, you've got a medium amount of inflammation and you're dealing with a medium health condition, then our medium range machines help. And then if you're just looking for general healthcare, then you have the lower strength machines. And this was a real aha moment, and I learned this from Chinese hospitals and how they're using these big machines in Chinese hospitals. And it's like, oh, that's the aha moment, understanding the dose. So that's a really important factor. So when you understand that hydrogen therapy helps your ATP production, it helps give you energy, helps with mental focus, helps with reducing inflammation in the brain. It lowers your exhaustion rate. So if you're an athlete, you can train harder for longer. It even improves males' fertility. It reduces inflammation. There's studies showing that it reduces wrinkles, you live longer. And I see it like yes, you know, people go, oh, I can get this Gucci bag, I can get this flashy car, I can spend my money on all sorts of things. But none of those are all fine, but none of them really make you live longer. Yes, you've got to exercise, yes, you've got to have good nutrition and everything. But when you get a health hack that, yes, I've exercised, but I've got a lot of oxidative stress in me, and you can breathe in hydrogen and oxygen for 30 minutes to an hour, reduce it by half, it's like absolute no-brainer. And it's simple. There isn't anything complicated about it. It's hydrogen and oxygen. If you're in good health, there is no toxic effect. The only thing we have to watch out for is that if you're dealing with a challenging health issue, it's not that hydrogen has a toxic effect. It's just that your liver and your kidneys cannot detox it, the oxidative stress fast enough, or there's something getting blocked. So that's why over these years we know that people with health challenges, we need gentle, slow protocols, and we've mastered these slow protocols that there's no detox reactions with these people with health challenges. But if you haven't got a health challenge, there's nothing to worry about. Your body, if you have too much hydrogen, you breathe it out, comes out your pores, no worries. And we've just got this field really clear, and that's our message to you. We just know this field, it's simple, there's nothing foreign about it, nothing difficult to understand. It's simple chemistry that works perfectly with your body to give you a better quality of life, and that's why we're passionate about hydrogen therapy. So we're here to help. Any questions, let us know, and yes, keep happy and healthy. Cheers guys, bye.